What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Poke ETF channel, where we combine Pokemon and data analytics together to keep track of our precious collection. And in today's video, we will be going through a deep dive market price update comparing sealed booster boxes market price versus Pokemon singles for each single modern main set in the Sword and Shield era and the Scarlet and Violet era. And if you've been in the Pokemon investing space for a while, it has been a common accepted fact that if you want to invest in Pokemon, invest in sealed products. Not just any sealed products, invest in booster boxes, cases, and even maybe Pokemon ETBs. And if you are new in the Pokemon investing space, this video is for you to show you why booster boxes are just a superior investment vehicle comparing to the Pokemon singles. Sealed booster boxes are just like ETFs. ETFs are just a collection of investments such as stocks, bonds, commodities that are grouped together based on specific strategy and exposure. It is diverse and simple, not financial advice, but if you have spare capital and cash, just put your cash in the S&P 500 ETFs. Just like real ETFs, booster boxes are just similar, where it is a collection of cards in that specific set. Comparing that to Pokemon singles, it is like picking out single individual stocks. Unless you're Warren Buffett or beating out 98% of investors in the whole world, you should not be involved in individual stock picking because 98% of investors lose. You're more likely to be successful and get positive return if you invest that cash and capital into S&P 500 or index fund. Just look at the S&P 500 index since like the dawn of time. It just keeps on going up. If you've been investing in the S&P 500 the moment you start at work or whenever you are, you will return positive. But that is for another video. But before we start diving into sealed booster boxes performance versus singles, if you like this content, please consider hitting that like button because it goes a long way in supporting the only channel that gather millions of data points together automatically and synthesize that into simple and insightful graphs and tables. And subscribe to the channel so that you know when a new video comes out, because unfortunately I do not post often. But when I do post, I often post things that are very different from what other content creators post and do. Again, I don't see anyone do what I'm doing. And comment below if you have any questions, because I am here to help you in your collecting journey and investing journey and share my experience to you all. So with that, let's begin. So that, as I said, we will be going through Sword and Shield era and Scarlet and Violet era main sets, since main sets are usually the sets that have booster boxes. Special sets like SV151 or Pokemon Go or Paldean Fates, they do not have booster boxes. So let's start with Sword and Shield. What you see is an overall snapshot of the Sword and Shield market performance. You can see that the booster boxes performance have great returns. Overall, it is up 15% except for one set, that is your Battle Styles, which is down 3%. Then compare that to the singles performance. 5 out of the 12 sets are in the green. And now let's go one by one, starting with the Sword and Shield base set. We can see that the booster boxes was around $294, went up $36 to around $331. You can see the red line. The red line is your booster box price trend. It is just going up. And you can see the singles, which is the blue line. It started overall around $360, went down $30 to around $330, went down 8%. So again, booster boxes is beating out the single prices performance. Then next is the Rebel Clash. The booster box was around $200-ish starting July 2024, went up $14 to around $230 around December 2024. This month went up around 6.5%, slowly going up. Singles are slowly going down. It started around $400, went down around $15 to around $382, $385, representing a 4% decrease. You can see the difference between the blue and the red line. Then next is the Darkness Ablaze. Darkness Ablaze booster box was around $148, went up $6 to around $154, representing a 3.8% increase. Singles is different. $187 went up $18 to around $205. That is very different, and the reason why is because of the Charizard VMAX. It was around $23, went up $7 to around $31, representing a 30% increase. Looking at the graph, you can see, it was around $29 and went down a lot to around $20 at around the summer, but then it's shooting back up. The next set is the Vivid Voltage. A booster box would cost you around $137, went up $11 to around $148, representing an 8% increase. Singles is pretty much flat, $350 to $350. Then Battle Styles, a booster box would cost you around $137. Around July 2024, went down $4 to around $132. A booster box went down, representing a 3% decrease. And you can see that singles went down more, a lot, double-digit percent decrease. It was around $624, went down $118 to around $500-ish, representing a 19% decrease. Looking at the graph, or looking at the next set, is a Chilling Rain. A booster box would cost around $229, went down $4 to around $233, representing a 1.9% decrease. For singles, it went down a lot as well. It was around $1,600, went down $300 to around $1,300-ish, representing a 19% decrease. And again, this is why singles is very, very risky. It goes down a lot compared to booster boxes. Even though booster boxes went down 2%, at least it's better than singles going down 19%. Then looking at the evolving skies, of course we love our evolving cries. Booster box was around $700 a box, now $930, went up $230, representing a 33% increase. The singles also went up a little. It would cost around $3,900-ish to collect every singles in the evolving sky set, went up $260 or $270, representing a 6.8% increase. Then next is the Fusion Strike. A booster box would cost around $239 around July 2024. 6 months later, it went up $51 to around $290, representing a 21.6% increase. Singles would cost around $1,075 to collect every single singles, and now it went up $34 to around $1,100, representing a 3.2% increase. Next graph, this is when the Pokemon Company introduced the Trainer Gallery. Trainer Gallery is like a subset within the Brilliant Star set. You can see that booster boxes went up overall 10.4%, but you can see the single, the main set 1.4%, and the Trainer Gallery 2.3%. Again, the booster boxes outperformed the singles. The next is the Astral Radiance. You can see that the booster box was pretty much flat, went up 1.3%, and overall singles went down 13.3%. The next is the Lost Origin. Booster boxes went up a lot. You can see it was around $192, went up to $53 6 months later to around $245, representing a 27.6% increase. And you can see the singles itself went down around just 1%, but then the Lost Origin Trainer Galleries, it went up $28, representing a 20% increase. Next is the Silver Tempest. A booster box would cost around $163, went up $10 to around $173, representing a 6.1% increase. It beats out the Singles Performance that went up 3.2% increase. And then now going into the Scarlet and Violet era, you can see overall every single set booster boxes are going up. Overall, it went up 24% compared to the singles. Singles overall went up 5.7%. Again, booster box is just much safer, less riskier, and has a good performance record return. Then going set by set, Scarlet and Violet base set, it used to be $95 a booster box for a long while, but now it's $120, went up $25, representing a 26.6% increase. Even the singles are going up, but it did not beat out the booster box performance. Then next is the Paldea Evolved. It was around $127, went up $13 to around $140. Paldea Evolved is interesting. It used to be more expensive. It was around $146, but now it's slowly going down. Then Obsidian Flame, it used to be $104 a booster box, went up $26 to around $130 a booster box, representing a 25% increase. The singles were around $230, went up $51 to around $281. It's because of the Charizard. Then next is the Paradox Rift. It would cost around $107 booster box, now went up $17 to around $124, representing a 16.3% increase. The singles were pretty much flat. Then next is the Temporal Forces. It would cost around $106 a booster box, went up $30 to around $136, representing a 28% increase. The singles overall went up 12.4% increase. So again, booster box beats out singles. Then Twilight Masquerade. This is very interesting. It used to be a $109 booster box, went up $45 to around $154 a booster box in December 2024, representing a 42% increase. But look at the singles. To collect every single singles, it would cost around $1,034, went down $40 to around $995, representing a 4% decrease. So you're telling me a booster box went up 42%, but overall the singles went up 4%? There is a disconnect, and so I would personally stay away from Twilight Masquerade for now. So there you have it, a 2024 market update, booster box versus single. I hope this shows you why booster boxes are just a superior investment vehicle compared to singles. It's a common accepted fact that booster boxes are just a good Pokemon investing strategy comparing to picking out Pokemon singles. Again, singles are just there for you to collect, to enjoy, but if you're really serious about investing in the Pokemon investing space, booster boxes are the way to go. And so there you have it. Hope this video helps you in your collecting investing journey. If you like the content, hit that like button because it goes a long way in supporting the only channel that does what I just did, and subscribe to the channel so that you know when a new video comes out, and comment below on what you think about the sealed versus singles and your thought about the Pokemon investing world. And so with that, go forth and collect them all.